Hola people, welcome to Your Shares. We are back with another interesting programming question. Yeah, today we are going to do electricity bill calculation. That's gonna be very interesting. Come on, let's check it out. So today we have to calculate the electricity bill for n number of units following the given cost. And the given cost is for 0 to 50 units, the cost per each unit is 0.5 rupees. And for 51 to 150 units, the cost per unit is 0.75 rupees. And 151 to 250 units, it is 1.20 rupees. It is per unit cost, remember that. And for above 250 units, the cost per unit is 1.5 rupees. So that is the required cost. And also with that, an additional surcharge of 20% is added to the bill. So input is, if they give 173 as the input, you have to get 153.12 rupees as the output. So let us see how to do this. Suppose if they give 173 as the number of units, it is equal to 50 plus 100 plus 23. What does it mean? Why are we separating this into 50 plus 100 plus 23? Because the first 50 units cost 0.5 rupees, right? So while we are calculating the bill, the first 50 units should be multiplied with 0.5 and the next 100 units, that is 51 to 150, cost 0.75 rupees. So the next 100 rupees should be multiplied with 0.75 and the remaining 23 will come under this section 151 to 250, that is 1.2 rupees per unit, and that is why we multiply 23 with 1.2. So now you got a clarity of how to calculate the electricity bill with a given number of units. So this is how we will be doing, and now let's go and code this. So yeah. So starting with the header file, hash include stdio.h. And now my main section, void main. Let me declare the variables. So one variable to read the number of units, and I'll take float data type variables. One is amount to calculate and store it in amount, and the other one is total amount. So we'll be calculating the surcharge also, right? So surcharge one variable. So for now, these are enough. If we want any further variables, we can declare them later. So now, first of all, I'll ask the user to enter the number of units. Enter the number of units consumed. Okay, so I'll store it in units. Ampersand is must and should because you are specifying the address there. So with this, now the user will be entering the number of units consumed, and now we have to calculate the bill. For that, I'll use the if else ladder. So if the units is less than or equal to 50, what will be the bill? Amount equal to units into what's the price for 0 to 50? 0.50. 0.50. You can, if you want, you can either declare int also, units also in float. That doesn't matter. So next, else if units less than or equal to 150. So then amount will be here, if the units is less than or equal to 150, then the first 50 units will be calculated with 0.5, 0.5, and plus the remaining units, that is units minus 50, will be multiplied with, one second, units minus 50 will be multiplied with 0.75. So you got it right. The first 50 units will be multiplied with 0.5 and the next units minus 50, that is the remaining number of units, will be multiplied with 0.75. Semicolon. So this way we'll be calculating for the remaining also. Else if units less than or equal to 250, what it will be? Amount equal to, so for the again the first 50 units 0.5 plus the next 100 units 0.75 plus, and what are the remaining units minus, if we subtract 150 we will get the remaining number of units, that is units minus 150 into, here we have the cost 1.20. So done. Yeah, and we have the last condition. You can write else because that's the last one. Amount is equal to, so let me copy paste this because the same will be coming here also. What extra we will be getting? The another 100 units we are having. For that we'll be writing 100 into, the last case is above 250 guys, remember. 100 into 1.20 plus the remaining number of units, that is units minus 250. That will be the remaining number of units and those will be multiplied by 1.5. So yeah, we are done with our electricity bill. But don't forget we have another condition, that is to calculate the surcharge. And it is mentioned that 20% surcharge will be added. So for that, let me calculate the surcharge. Surcharge is 20% of the amount, which is nothing but amount into 20% is nothing but 0.2. That is 20 by 100, which is nothing but 0.2. So yeah, now total amount we will be paying for the electricity bill will be amount plus surcharge. So yeah, this is the electricity bill calculation. Now let me print the final bill. The electricity bill is it will be in points, right? So percentage F. And where is the answer? It is in total amount. So I want to have only 2 places after the decimal. So I'll be writing here 0.2. If you don't mention this 0.2, you will get nearly 6 places after the decimal. So shall we see what happens? So first I'll not keep the 0.2. Let us check what happens if we remove that. Semicolon. Yeah, that's it. Now let me save this. ebill.c. Save. I'm compiling it. Wow, no errors. So I'll run it. So let's wait for the output. Here we go. Enter the number of units consumed. So I'll take 173 number of units consumed. So what I'll be getting? Look at it, 153.119995. So how many places we got? Yeah, as I said, after the decimal, we are having here 6 places. So, but I want just 2 places. So for that, what I'll be doing is after percentage, put a point and then 2. What does it mean? You want 2 places after the decimal. So save it again and again compile and run it. So again, I'll give 173 and enter. So now you got the answer. The electricity bill is 153.12. Check here. You have only 2 places after the decimal. And what's the input we got? 173 and the output is 153.12. So our electricity bill program is absolutely correct. So congratulations, people. Now you also try this electricity problem and improve your coding skills. So this is
Thank you for watching our video. For more interesting videos, do subscribe, like, comment and share. Thank you for watching.